Are you looking for the next craft beer to try? Well, maybe Double Chocolate Milkshake Stout from Rochester Mills is the one for you. Welcome back, everybody. So this is the second beer in the 12 Days of Milkshake Stout from Rochester Mills that I'm drinking. I think this is a new one. This is the Double Chocolate Milkshake Stout. Milk Stout, ale brewed with milk sugars, cocoa nibs, cocoa powder, and cocoa butter. I'm guessing this is not going to have a nice head with all the oils in there. This one does have best buy date on here as 6/9/20. I did just pick this up. I think it just came out a day or so ago. I do like how they're doing these now. On the side of them, they do have the ABV and IBUs. So this is a 5.75% ABV, 20 IBUs. I did not have the 2018 version. Must have rolled it a little too much. Version of this, I did have the 17. I think I actually picked up 2 boxes of the 17, and I had a 16. Last year I looked at it, and I want to say every single one was the same except for like 1 or 2, and I was like, meh, I don't want those. Most of them have been okay. It's at least where I got it. It was $18.99 for all 12 of them. Then you have a 10-cent deposit on each of the cans, so a little over 20 bucks in total. So let's go ahead and get into this one. I'm hoping for a lot of chocolate to come out of this, obviously being a double chocolate. Also, just to warn you, these are kind of like the Dragon's Milk. They're thin on the body. They're not as thick as I think they should be for a milkshake stout, as that's in all the names. Actually, I did not look to see what was in the box. I saw a picture of it, and since I'm a Mint fan, there was a Mint one, and I said, well, I have to pick it up. So I just bought all of them. Head staying around longer than I thought. Khaki-ish color head. It is dissipating quickly, not even a quarter finger of head. Color. Dark brown in color. I do have a dark amber hue on the bottom. It is not black at all. Let's go ahead and smell. I'm getting the lactose coming through as a vanilla, maybe some bitter chocolate, like darker chocolate is what I'm getting, but that lactose comes off as like a sweet vanilla is what I'm getting the most of. Yeah, maybe a little bitter chocolate, but vanilla. Sweet vanilla is what I get, almost like a whipped cream. Let's go ahead and taste, see what we get. Smooth. Definitely has the chocolate there. I wouldn't say it's more of a semi-sweet chocolate than more of a sweet. It does mix with that lactose vanilla. The lactose vanilla is what I get in a lot in the aftertaste more than anything, or little roasted malt, but that vanilla comes off big time. Yeah, it's weird. I want the chocolate way up. I would almost say if you just gave me this as a blind tasting, I would almost say there's really not any chocolate in here because of how much vanilla I'm getting from this. Yeah, the more I'm drinking, the less I'm getting in the chocolate, and I'm getting more sweet vanilla, almost like a cream in there. There is a little bitterness, so there could be some bitter chocolate in there. It is smooth. I did the blueberry one before this, and this is a lot smoother. So I don't know if that, what they call it, the cocoa butter is adding like a smoothness to it. But I don't even know if I could really say there's chocolate in here. maybe coming from the malts they use, the chocolate malt or dark roasted malts. Not really any coffee. I guess if you just sat down and said, okay, let's try and find out what they put in here, maybe you wouldn't say that it all is from the roasted malts, just because you're not getting coffee or really a burnt or dark roasted malt. It's like roasted, but I'm definitely not getting the coffee. Now that could be because I'm a coffee fan, so maybe there is a little bit, I'm just not picking up on it. But yeah, it's almost, I wish I had the regular milkshake stout here to compare to, but this almost, I would almost call this a vanilla cream milkshake. As much lactose is coming off and that turning into a vanilla, at least for me. Yeah, very, very surprising for a double chocolate milkshake stout. I'd probably have to go with a 1 out of 5 on this one. I just don't get it with all that cocoa in here. I thought from the smell, because I was getting some bitter chocolate, that maybe that would go to the taste also and be a bigger bitterness, or come off perceived, at least, since we do know it's 20 IBUs. But yeah, maybe some semi-sweet chocolate just for that bitterness that I'm getting. I don't know what kind of hops they use in there in this beer. Yeah. Yeah, I would say a vanilla, for a vanilla cream milkshake stout, I'd probably have to go with a 3.5 out of 5. But yeah, as a double chocolate, yeah, 1 out of 5 for this. I did look on Untapped. Rochester Mills actually put that one in there, I'm guessing, but there's no rating, so we can't really look at anything. I guess we could look at the description just to see. Yeah, and it's the same exact thing. So, yeah. So somebody, it didn't show the rating. They must have just did it. Shane gave it a 1. He said the original checker from these guys, great cocoa flavor, but not very sweet. Solid though, 4. Yeah. This is November 2nd. So I think that's today. Maybe today is the 3rd. But yeah, I would have to go with a 3.5 for my liking. It's just got some vanilla sweetness in there, and I probably wouldn't drink 5 or 4 of them if you could get them in a single. So if you like this video, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you know when new videos are coming out. And until next time, happy brewing.